That's a bit close.
Looks good though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you were in it.
Because I'm in here. Welcome to episode 1 of another Maybug. Oh my god, this light's not going to be any good. This is the cheapest 6-cylinder turbo jack car on the market.
How much was it?
£600.
600 quid. Yeah, it's cheapest. Got to be the cheapest for 600 quid to find another Jap turbo
Twin turbo.
6-cylinder is
And 4-wheel drive?
unheard of, and it's 4-wheel drive. Yeah, I mean, it's got rust, it's got problems, but I think not as many problems as the price reflects. Really, it was off the road for 3 years, 4 years. So it was 3-4 years. Parked up on someone's driveway and put it on Facebook, and it was a friend of a friend of a friend, so I messaged them and we went and got it. And in fact, I went and got this one, another car which will be a project soon, and another Legnum like this with no engine in it. So it's basically a Galant VR4, but there's just a few little bits that it needs. A couple of little small bits of welding, strut tower, rear, inner arch and sill end basically, and then the brakes are a bit shot when we took it out, didn't we, and to see how it went, and it didn't slow down, so we need to sort the brakes out and charge the battery.
It goes well though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It goes very well. I was quite shocked.
yeah, it's all right, isn't it, really, for what it is?
Yeah.
And for 600 quid you're not going to find a quicker car. That's no way.
That's got something in it. What do? What?
Looks like treacle. That. I think an oil change. Yeah, might be in order. Full of water though. Shall I show you the headlights quickly?
Yes, let's see the headlights. It does look so evil though.
Got red lights, which are totally illegal. So we're going to start off going around and having a little look at the things we know are a problem already. Straight away, bit crusty around there. Going to do the cam belt regardless. Battery needs charging.
Oil change.
Oil change is a must because that's like treacle.
That's never good.
Sounded like someone else falling off.
Oh yeah, they're.
I think they might fail. Although they've got a lot of tread there, they've been run very flat. So if a tyre tread wears on either side and not in the middle, it's usually because the tyre pressure's been too low and it's been running on the outside edges of the tyre. So tyres are duff. Interior needs a clean. But our little friends up at... let me just go and see what they're called a second. The interior's a bit minging. So, I mean, it's not too bad down in the carpets, but the seats are all a bit mildewy and mouldy and... I didn't expect that to come off of my hand so easily.
Mark. Look it.
No. Oh, that's missing as well. So there should be another one here, but that's come off, gone somewhere. So we'll have to replace that or pull those off because it'll annoy me. So yeah, the rear seats aren't too bad. To be fair, the whole interior is not that bad. It's just those two front seats that are mostly mildewy and like the door cards and stuff are a bit scummy.
Just needs a clean.
Needs a good clean, and I'll take it to our friends at New Car Wash in Bugle because they're good as gold. They do a good job as well, to be fair. I'm always up for anybody who works hard, giving them a shout out. We'll lift the car up a little bit now and show you some other bits. Brakes. As you can see, they're not doing a lot, so we need to sort those brakes out big time. We took it for a little short drive up the lane here and the pedal went to the floor and then those brakes didn't work. So they need fixing. So they don't work at all at the moment. If you want to come around this way, looking down there. Can you see that?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Bit of a hole. That's what I've got to weld that up. Along with the front strut tower, that's going to fail in MOT. This, hopefully they won't fail in MOT for. It should be far enough away, as long as it's not gone up in and around the corner. should be far enough away from any of the suspension pickups so it doesn't fail, because this is the bit we're going to cheat over, and we're not going to actually put this back together as it should be. I bought some eBay arches.
Wow.
We are going to do that. But that's not going to be for MOT. We're going to do that afterwards. But that's my plan. We're going to stick some over fenders on it and budget. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so we're going to budget on a budget. So we've got a four-wheel drive, and then we're going to stick a tow hitch, and then this is going to be the new tow rig. Aftermarket intercooler sneaking out there for the power. Got another Boldy. The tyre's a bit knackered again. Doesn't matter. There's another set of wheels. The other one came with a set of alloys on it as well, so I think the tyres are actually all right on that. We'll switch them over. If not, I've got some JDM wheels that will go on with some tyres. This arch is the same. Hopefully they won't fail all this, but we'll see. But this one here doesn't have the same issues on the inner side as the other side. The inner side? On the inner sill as the other side. Right, we'll go underneath and have a look. Intercooler, held on, whatever that is, with cable ties, which is modern engineering at its finest. To be fair, as long as it holds it, it's only that front bit of the plastic, as long as it holds it doesn't matter. Bit of an oil leak around here somewhere. Don't really know where that is, probably out the turbo somewhere, or near the turbo. There's a blow-off valve here. Hadn't even noticed that. Half decent exhaust, to be fair. A lot of the exhausts I've seen on these come down and then this one joins straight into it and off, but this is actually swept, so that's actually quite a good little exhaust. It does have a decat though, so I'm gonna have to throw a cat in there of some kind, which I didn't think about for the MOT, so I better order one. Blowing there as well. I have to cut this off and V-band it, put a cat in there. Exhaust seems pretty good. It's a little bit crusty over here, but it hasn't gone through, so it's mainly surface. I'll get under there with a big old wire brush and we'll get ripping through that and then underseal it. Other side's the same. Not quite as bad, but everything else is solid under here. You can pass me that. It's all just a bit crusty and a bit flaky, but it's not rotten through. Could do with another fuel filter. That thing looks 25 years old. It's older than new, Brett. Where the AYC and all that is, that's all fine. Normally those AYC boxes rot out. They do on all the Evos. Yeah, so it's not that bad, rust-wise. It's only in that bit there's the worst bit, in the top of that strut tower and those rear arches. But again, the rear arches, we're gonna cut them out and we're gonna stick a wide arch over the top. So that's it for the underside of the car. It's actually not as bad as it looks. Tyres are pretty awful though. They're all like that, all round. Pretty bold, but yeah, there we have it. Right, I'm going to start getting welding. What do you reckon?
Yes.
Right, so that's where we're going to wrap up the video. Let us know what you think of the Legnum, and in the next episode, I'll show you whether or not it's passed the MOT. So I think when we slammed the bonnet, I think I found where it was all coming from. We have quite a lot.